We got another guy who's going to knock your socks off. Fantastic comedian. Let's hear it for Gerry Hall, everybody. Gerry Hall! Mustache. Yeah, thanks, buddy.
How you guys doing? All right, where's the birthday guy? What's his name? Ron. Ron, where are you, Ron? What? Son of a bitch, this whole joke depends on him being here. You guys, is he coming in? Oh, there, are you? Is that you? Come here, bud. No one's saying happy birthday to you yet. Come here. No, come here. We're going to do it. You guys want to sing happy birthday to him? I'm going to have you up here. You're going to be with me for my first show.
I have to get my beer first, then.
Well, you're not going to be up here for my entire set. All right. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ron. You're 50, right?
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. I say that because I'm actually close to this guy. Stay up here for a sec. I'm close to his age, 48 years old. And I don't know if you've run into this. Do you find that when you're at a place where there's like not people our age, you have trouble like associating with them? Like relating to them?
Not good.
Son of a bitch. Alright, never mind. See, myself, when I go, like I do a lot of comedy, 48 years old for a comedian, when I go places, I'm dealing with younger comics, often they are talking about things like, the other day they were talking about music they like to have sex to. They were talking like Beyonce and Pharrell, which I might not even be pronouncing right. Like, I don't know, like me, how long, have you married?
Sure.
How long have you been married?
16 years.
Okay, well, me and my wife have been together since the 80s. We have sexes to Guns N' Roses, right? Paradise City, right? Yeah, unless she has it like trim for a while, then it's Welcome to the Jungle. All right, thanks. Give me a hand. I actually swear when you get older, your friends start going through these midlife crises. Like a friend of mine was 40, he was bragging he was dating a girl half his age. Now it turns out he's in jail because he sucks at fractions. Alright, this is a math joke. Maybe I shouldn't have led with that. I don't know. But actually, you know what else happens when you get older? For me, anyway, you get fatter. Like you can. I know what I actually look like now. I look like Wendell Clark if he just said, fuck it, I'm going to eat cheeseburgers. Like, it's not genetic either. Like, my parents are thin. For me, it's because I eat shitty. My favorite restaurant is A&W. Like, I like A&W so much I can get past how they named their food. Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, if you eat at A&W, you have to accept the fact that at some point they had executives sit around and go, what do you want to eat for, what do people want to eat? And someone said, I don't know, their family? They're okay with that. I got Mama Burger and Papa Burger are okay, but when they got to Uncle Burger, it got creepy. And now they have something called Little Buddy Burger. It's like they're just like grooming him. Like I think Uncle Burger should warn Little Buddy Burger not to get in the bag with Uncle Burger, unless Mama Burger's around. I think A&W should have a MILF Burger. Yeah, the buns would be stale, but still good. So, actually been a good day so far. On my way here, stopped to buy gas, bought a scratch ticket, $100. Yeah, I know it doesn't sound like a lot of money, but you know, from Hamilton. $100, that's like 9 Hamilton prostitutes right there. Like, I know the exact math. I know you give them 20, you get back change. And then you can take that change, come to Brantford, get a Brantford prostitute. Chances are she's pregnant, so it's kind of like a threesome. Actually, if you're gonna get a prostitute, the best place is Toronto because they're way better looking. But whenever you do that, it feels like you're gambling just a little bit. Like they take off their clothes and get down to their underwear, and at that point, it's like you're spinning a big roulette wheel. Come on, vagina, vagina, vagina. Ah, penis. Again. So my wife doesn't like it when I do the prostitute jokes. She thinks as I say them, it means I actually go and visit prostitutes. She's like, Gerry, how much money do you spend on whores? Well, Your wedding ring was $2,500. So it's separated. No, actually, to get a true story, as of this year, we've been together 25 years. 25 years married, folks. Yay! 25 years. Still have a really good sex life, too. We like to role play. Our favorite one, the one we do all the time, is where I play this guy who's a premature ejaculator, who cries, and she plays this really disappointed woman who dreams of a black man. Stop being a premature ejaculator. I joined a support group. We have meetings, but they don't last very long. I've never been good at sex. That's a hard thing for me because I've never, I love the female anatomy, I just don't understand it. My wife she was trying to explain to me, and so have all my other girlfriends I've ever had. They said, you just got to find the clitoris. That's the main thing. But everything kind of looks the same down there. So my wife kind of said, well, think of it like a really fun game of Where's Waldo. I don't think you want me to do that because you don't know how I play Where's Waldo. If I get mad and I can't find Waldo, I just slam the book shut. And if I do find him, I circle him with a pen. And now I had a bad effect on me because now when if I see a guy with a toque, I get all turned on. And if I see Where's Waldo book, I gotta find Where's Waldo. I gotta find him with my tongue. And chapters will kick you out. They will get you right out of there. All right, this is going swell. I don't care. I'm going home on Facebook telling everyone I killed. I don't care if you're not listening. I don't care. I guess I get a lot of Hamilton stereotypes. What I don't like the most about being from Hamilton is people will say, oh, you're from Hamilton. You must have a Tim Hortons within a block of your house. No, there's two. I spend way too much money there, and I don't. First of all, does anyone here work at Tim Hortons? Yeah? Okay, well, I'm continuing the joke anyway. Because I don't know what their I don't know what their hiring policy is at Tim Hortons. Let's see, you dropped out of grade 4, you're hired. Oh, you're a convicted sex offender. You can work at the back. Be that creepy baker dude. Oh, you don't speak English and you're hearing impaired. You're on drive-through. There are some good things about Hamilton. I made up a list of things, a couple of them. The first good thing about being from Hamilton is that if you ever get any kind of, if there's ever kind of any end of the world, like Mayan Armageddon or whatever, Hamilton will be just fine. Because I've read my Bible, and I know what happens at the end times as the 4 horses of the apocalypse come around. And I think they get to Hamilton and go, shit, we've been here. The other good thing, and it doesn't sound like a good thing at first, but if you tell people you're from Hamilton, for some reason they treat you like you have Down syndrome. The reason that's good is because you can get out of any social situation you want. If you're at a party and you're bored, you can just pee on the rug. Because somebody will go, he's peeing on the rug. Somebody, shut up, man, he's from Hamilton. Oh. The other great thing about Hamilton is that we have the nicest and the kindest homeless people. I'll give you an example. We were, in Toronto, they're super aggressive. I was coming out of a bank in Hamilton. It was during that super cold snap we had in February. Massively cold. I took $200 out, and the guy looked at me while I was holding the money. He goes, hey, buddy, could you help a brother out? I thought, yeah, I could. So I took a 20 off, and I sent it to my brother. Because it was weird. He was so nice. I didn't even think he knew my brother. That was weird. And then my brother, he called me and he goes, what did you send me $20 for? I said, a homeless guy told me to do it. And I said, and he goes, well, you should go thank him. So I did. No, I'm just kidding. He's dead. Okay, clearly I misjudged some of you on that one. All right.
This guy or the brother?
All right, it's not the worst I ever misjudged. You know the worst I ever misjudged anyone was when I was watching too much porn, and I thought my wife might like that facial thing. She did not. No, she's just mad that I woke her up. Well, don't fall asleep in church then. Alright, what else? I'm supposed to do 30. Oh my god, what time is it now? Oh, good. Alright, I'm a probation officer by day, by the way. That is my day job. That means I deal with a lot of scumbags all day long, guys who beat up their wives, stop around their girlfriends, talk over a comedian. No, we guys beat up their wives, stop their girlfriends, and that makes my skin crawl. Like, I go home and I tell my wife, no matter how much we argue, no matter how much we fight, I would never ever hate you. But I know people who will. Thank you. I'll wait for a couple of people who got that. That was great. There's like 5 people listening. 2 of them got it. That's the ratio I aim for. I have a couple of kids, which is kind of cool, and they're getting older. Because I hated watching the little kids' TV shows. What I hated the most was the one with the little lamb puppet. What I'm talking about? Lamb chop. Like, isn't that sick? Like, why are you naming it the food that it's going to become? You don't do that with anything else. You don't name your goldfish fish stick. You don't name your cat Moo Moo Guy Pen. I do have a dog. It's true what they say, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. That's absolutely, because my dog is 8, and for the last year, I've been trying to teach him how to block a kick. He's not getting it. I'm just kidding, I wouldn't kick my dog. Oh my god. I have a cat and kids. My dog got a skin disease where his fur started falling out in clumps. And there was a shampoo we could get to cure it, but it was really expensive. So we saved a lot of money, we just renamed him Patches. I come across as Annie Dog. I'm not Annie Dog. Actually, it's getting summer now. I should remind you guys, if it's a really hot day, don't leave your dog in a hot car. When it's 90 degrees outside, you know how hot it is inside a car? 150. And you have to cook a dog at 350 or you'll get sick. I'm just like, this is so awesome. I got 2 good tables here, and a bunch of indifferent people. This is fantastic. My kids are, my daughter's dating age now. Actually, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about naming your kids. You got to be careful when you name your kids, because we did something. We got that baby book. You know what I'm talking about? The baby name book. It tells you all the names, what the origins are. And we wanted to name our kids after our core values, because that was important to us. So we got the book and we said we're going to look through it till we find the absolute perfect name. But we're both a little ADD. So my daughter's name is Alana. She was on page 2. 5 years later, my son came along. We thought this time for sure we're going to pay attention, and we're going to really. Anyway, long story short, his name's Alex, which is like a couple notes down on page 2. Like, it's just, that book is so boring. Every name is like, John, Mighty Warrior, Steve, Strong Warrior. It's always positive. Like, surely there's some negative names. Like, Bruce, borrows your stuff, doesn't return it. Kevin, dated your wife before you did. Won't stop talking about it. Susan, bitch. That'd be something. Tommy, deaf, dumb, and blind kid. He'll play pinball, though. There's like people back there that would know that reference, but they're not listening. Younger people just say, what the hell are you talking about? It's a Who reference. Here's it. A friend of mine named his kids after famous Canadians. Named his son Maurice after Maurice Richard, the hockey player. Named his second son Lester after Lester B. Pearson, the Prime Minister. And named his third son Theodore after, like, the chipmunk, I guess. Right? But here's the thing. If you shorten Maurice, it's Mo. If you shorten Lester, it's Les. And if you shorten Theodore, it's Ted. He named his kids Molested. Which we thought was like this bizarre coincidence, but it turned out when he had his 4th kid and just named him Victim 4. I said, I phoned the police. I said, there's something going on here with my neighbor or whatever. And he goes, well, what's his name? And I said, Peter. What's his last name? File. Peter File. Oh, fuck. Should have picked up on it myself. My daughter's dating age. And that worries me because I'm worried she'll date a guy that doesn't respect her. Like, I don't want her to date a guy and we'll be sitting on the couch and he'll look at her and go, hey, make me a sandwich. Right? That would piss me off. You're like, shut up, you little freak. What do you think you're talking to? That's my daughter. You want a sandwich? You tell my wife. She's always on Facebook. That drives me crazy because there's people on Facebook who change their status like every 5 minutes. I'll give you an example. A friend of mine, she had a picture of her and her husband as her profile picture. Underneath, under relationship status, it said married to so-and-so. Last week, her husband up and left her, and the first thing she did was change her relationship status to say, it's complicated. Which would have been okay, except she also changed her profile picture to a picture of her and her dog. It's complicated. Pretty sure that's illegal. You have to move to Grimsby. I don't know, like, I can't even get, when I do get on the computer, I get to go through all this spam in my email. You know, like, lengthen your penis, widen your penis, you know, Viagra get hard, Cialis stay hard. He's saying to my wife, stop sending me this stuff. My son, he's dating age now. He's 9. It means he got to have a sex talk with him pretty soon. And I'm worried about that because my dad died when I was young, and my mom was too embarrassed to have a sex talk with me. So she had to do it she had to ask my uncle to do it. But he didn't even live in the same city, so he had to do it by phone. And he wasn't very smart. I don't think he understood what she meant by sex talk. Some of you guys are working ahead, right? Like, all I know is I got a phone call. It was like, so, what are you wearing? I had my own problems when I was a kid, too. I was dyslexic. And, you know, like the letters all mixed up, right? I remember when I saw my first computer keyboard, I was like, holy fuck, they finally got them in the right order. Here's what, as a dyslexic, there's one thing I could never do. I could never commit suicide. Because I'd be embarrassed how the note would look. Like, I don't want to write my personal feelings, like, I'm in pain, and the next day they're reading it going, why did you write I'm a panini? I get asked a lot about my ethnic heritage. Because I look really ethnic, and I try to tell people I'm Irish. But again, people will come up and say stupid things to me like, oh, you're Irish, and they'll make fun of my drinking. And I hate it when people come up and use Irish stereotypes. It makes me want to fight them. I almost got into a fight a couple weeks ago at a comedy club. The host was trying to kick out 3 drunk guys. None of them wanted to go, right? It was 1 against 3. And I thought, you know, I can still throw down if I have to, right? So I went over there, but the situation de-escalated. And I'm glad because I realized I haven't been in a fight in over 20 years. Like, it's to the point now where when I make a fist, my body just assumes I'm going to masturbate. And if it turns out that if you make a fist and you're about to fight a guy, if you make a fist and you get an erection, you win the fight. Because the other guy's like, wow, this guy really likes fighting. And he just leaves, you win. Actually, people sometimes challenge me on the Irish thing and say, well, what have Irish people ever accomplished? And I got to admit, it's hard to come up with something. Even Scottish people cloned a sheep for crying out loud, right? It's probably just for a sex toy, but they did it. But Irish people, the only thing I could come up with we did was Guinness beer. Yeah, but I don't even like it. Like a friend of mine said, like actually it was my brother, yeah. My brother said, you know what, it's great. And I said, you know what, it's thick and it's bitter. And he goes, well, you know, Guinness is an acquired taste. Well, so is fucking semen. No one drinks a whole pint. Actually, someone came up and defended Irish people on that a little while ago. I did that joke and she came up to me, and honest to God, true story, said, you know what Irish people did make? I said, what? She goes, we made the Titanic. Like, really? You want to hang your hat on that. That's what you want to hang your hat on. All right, you know what? You guys have been a great audience, the 5, 6 of you up here. Anyway, I've been a great audience. I'm getting the time signal. We got a band come on. You guys are going to have a great night. Thank you very much.
Gerry Hall, everybody. It's fantastic. He's right, though. Half you people aren't even listening to what I'm saying. Because I put bombs in all your cars. See, nothing. No mass panic, no nothing. Anyways, that's been our show for tonight. Support local comedy. Thank you for Manny's Place. Let's give a big hand for the comedians. Everybody, come on. Thank you very much, and good night.